Peace, beautiful souls. So, there is a lot going on right now in the world, in the US, and it's a lot of stuff that has super heavy emotions tied to it. And it's been having me very down lately, really angry, really sad, really uh heavy. And it was kind of like it was sending me in a spiral, thinking about all of the laws that they're trying to change and all this stuff, and all the people who would suffer from it and or be affected by it, I should say. And it was just making me so angry. And then I kept being reminded, by the Most High, by my guides, and then also seeing videos like this is very much so purposeful, because there's also on the other side of it, okay, we all know this is a big spiritual warfare also, but on the other side of all these things that seem so bad that are happening energetically, the earth, the people, the world, the collective, we're going through a shift as well to a higher dimension, to a higher timeline, right? More so towards the heaven on earth. So all this stuff being put out right now is it's purposeful. It's a huge distraction. They want to alter our energy, affect our energy. They want us to be angry. They want us to be mad and sad and scared, and cause more separation, which really right now we're meant to be uniting more than ever, because that's what they're most scared of. Everyone actually uniting and tapping into their their powers, their inner knowing, all these things. So the more that they put stuff out to piss us off, to make us sad, to make us separate, that helps their timeline, that helps their agenda. And I also at the same time believe everything happens exactly when it's supposed to, but I see how quickly that can affect me, and I try my absolute best to stay out of the politics and not look at that stuff at all because of this. So I can only imagine how it's affecting other people. And I have seen other people saying they're scared, and some people don't have so much trust and faith or believe in the new earth, the heaven on earth and stuff like that. So if I know how wholeheartedly I know those things are coming for us, and I still can get affected by it, I can only imagine for those who don't really have that faith or that trust, or whatever the case may be. But and then I kept getting reminded, just focus on your mission. It's so easy for us to get distracted, especially when we start thinking about these things, because I'm not saying that they're not important, because they are, and everybody has a different mission, everybody has a different part to play in all of this, right? But most importantly, we have to remember we have control over how we respond to things. And I'm not saying don't get angry and don't get sad, but don't let yourself get stuck in it. And when you are doing something about it, do it move from a space of love, move from a space of excitement. Don't go make these videos and stuff because you just with the fuel of the anger, if you get what I'm saying, because again, they feed off that energy. Do it with the love you have for you, for your family, for humanity, for the world, with excitement and trust that things are going to change, even regardless of how they're looking right now. It's not easy. It's not easy at all. But we can do it, and I do have trust. And it is sad. It is sad. It does make you angry because, of course, we have feelings. We're gonna feel these things, but again, we're not meant to move from those spaces or sit in those spaces for too long. Let that get you back on track real quick if you needed to, but again, realize it is a huge game. And someone else commented on one of my videos recently too, when I was talking about I don't understand the system and the people in the world that have so much to say about gay people or trans people or people of different races, to the point that they want to directly affect their livelihood and what they do. Like I said, have your opinions, but no one should have control over what you do in that manner, right? And so somebody commented how like it's a control thing, which is very true again. And you can easily control somebody if you can affect their energy, if you can affect their emotions and how they move. So once again, it's important to not move from there. And I saw someone else saying like a video of like violence is the last resort. That's what the hell they want, for people to get violent, and so they really have an excuse to lock you up or do whatever. You get what I'm saying? Like, do not let these people take you out of character, or even if it is in your character to get violent and usually move from anger, check yourself, because that probably only helps in the moment, you know? Maybe lets you relieve a little bit of that anger by moving from anger, but in the long run, that's not what we need. In the long run, what is it that you really want? What type of world do you really want you and your family, your loved ones, your babies to live in, to grow up in? I feel like the ultimate goal for everybody is, or should be, for us to really be living in a state of peace and harmony, not fearing what we're gonna have to eat or the type of food we put in our body, not being scared of not having a place to stay, not being able to travel to see your family, because most of us, our family, everybody's family is not usually right where they are. You know, some people, yes, but not having to worry about all these restrictions and feeling safe by your own government, feeling safe in your own country. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure people don't want to actually live that way, you know? But a lot of people don't think about that, the way that you act, the choices you make, what type of world you're creating. You get what I'm saying? And again, it's purposeful. They want people to be in separation. They want people to be mad. They want people to be sad. They want everybody to be arguing and fighting and all this stuff, because it just helps them. But even taking like a few minutes throughout your day and like envisioning, you know, a peaceful world that we're all living in, envisioning everyone safe and full and happy and, you know, at ease, working together. Or if you do like to be, or if you are someone who likes to be more secluded, but secluded in safety, secluded in harmony, not secluded in, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like trying to do something to the next person, or people doing something to you so you feel like you have to be away. Do you get what I'm saying? I know you get what I'm saying. And again, it's not easy. It's not easy. And also at this time, specifically being in the winter, I guess it's not winter obviously for everybody, but in the States here, for most people it's winter. This is a time that's already higher depression rates, higher rates of all these things, you know, like, it's purposeful. Do not let them infiltrate your energy and infiltrate your mind. Try to stay off social media, because they're purposely putting these things out here, and it's kind of back to back, you know, like. And if you watch the news, I personally don't watch the news, because a lot of it just be a bunch of fear mongering and control on there. Try to fill your mind with the positive things, with the things that you want to see, the things that you want to feel. And some of this information, you know, yeah, it's important to have, but the amount that you let yourself absorb, that's important to keep track of also. And just remember, it's purposeful. Like, don't let these people rile you up too much, because that's really what they want. And also remembering that he's just a puppet, and he plays his part real good, but it goes way farther than just him. Is way beyond him. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is a huge game. Like, we're really like in a freaking show, in a movie, whatever you want to call it. And there's a lot that goes into it. There's so much that goes into it, and you just have to stay focused on what it is that you want to feel, what it is that you want to build, and let that fuel you. Let those things. See, right now, like, okay, I'm not about to get into the whole covering the sun thing, but yeah, try your best to do whatever it is that helps you ground, helps you feel good, helps you let go of other people's energies, let go of stagnant energies, or just things you don't want to hold on to. Hold on, I don't know how long that's gonna last. Okay. Yeah, make sure you're cleansing yourself. And I saw a post that someone said, like, if you don't believe in, or like don't do witchcraft, someone's doing witchcraft on you, these higher ups, they have the world under a spell. And doing witchcraft doesn't mean black magic, doesn't mean causing harm to people, but protect yourself, cleanse yourself. You know, this shit is real. Everything is magic. Anyways, that's a whole nother thing, but protect yourself spiritually, mentally, physically. I love